tonight. Not really so much about the outcome, but with just how we played the game. I think we let South Alabama come in to our house, control the tempo, control the pace of the game, and just make big plays. Giving an offensive rebound on a free throw to a three was kind of a dagger for us. I thought our team continued to respond, but we just didn't play well throughout the course of the game.
Coach, I'm just kind of curious, what do you think was the one thing that stopped you from being able to get over the hump, especially in the fourth quarter?
Really just rebounding. I thought in the fourth quarter we actually played well. Antoinette Lewis made a basket, and they got the 3-point separation. We were going basket for basket. I think missing layups down the stretch. Like even when we were down 3, we had a drop pass to a layup. We make that. Now it's a 1-point game with 30 seconds to go. It's a little bit different. So I just would probably say just lack of toughness.
And then, with that last shot of the game, Lainey hit 1,000 points. Obviously, I'm sure everyone would have preferred that to come in a win. But, how is it to have, you've got 2,000-point scorers on your team right now, and how is it to have that level of ability and experience?
Yeah, it's pretty special. Lainey, Pri, and Tiara have kind of been with us now and played really big roles in our team. So, if Tiara didn't get injured, I think that she would probably be another 1,000-point scorer. So it kind of stinks how it had to come for her. But I'm really excited for her just in terms of how much work she puts in and day out. And both of them do. So it's really unique.
I'm just kind of curious, you're 5-6 now, I believe. But, you're getting into that final stretch of the season. I'm kind of curious how you're feeling right now about the team and about what you guys have to get done.
We have to muster up some consistency. I think our team is very talented. It's just we're not us all the time. We go through stretches where we make a ton of mistakes. We don't play our brand of basketball. And then there'll be games where, like our last game was one of our better games. We had energy. Everybody that subbed in was ready to be a star in their role. And, today we just didn't have it. There's just a vibe, like get caught up in the officiating and just little things. So we just got to figure out how to get consistent with this group. Luckily, we get an opportunity to come right back at it tomorrow. But I think this one's going to be a little bit different because, the first series, we win the first one. Next day, team's pretty upset. Second series, we get blasted. So we got a chip on our shoulder. Now losing by a possession, I just wonder how our team will respond tomorrow.
And I was kind of curious as well, especially early on in the game. It seemed like they really wanted to attack the inside, and they were getting a lot of high percentage shots. I'm kind of curious, how you respond to that and what the plan is to make sure they don't do that again.
Yeah, we've got to put a little bit more alert. The kid that they attacked us with to start the game came in averaging 6, and she took it to us. And it was like they found the weak defender, and they went after it. So we got to be ready for that tomorrow. They also had a player who hasn't played, who's a Sunbelt first team, Savannah Jones. This was her first game back. She hit us for 18. So that was an added bonus for them. I think we shut down some of the other kids, but we're going to have to really lock in tomorrow defensively.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
I was just kind of curious from each of you your thoughts on the game, especially with it being as close as it is, and especially the fourth quarter where you guys really took it to them, grabbed the lead a couple times, and kept it really close.
It's hurtful. It's very disappointing. Especially when we know that we can control, things that happen in the game, and we kind of let that one slip from us. I think the important thing, though, from this game that we can all take is we can always learn. And that's for every game that we play. We can always learn. So just being better tomorrow and in the future as well, because, again, these were things – in this game, it wasn't things that we couldn't control.
Yeah, I kind of agree with her. It's really disappointing. It shouldn't even been that close of a game. We had way too many game plan breakdowns, and as far as ball coverage, and like you said, controlling the controllables, that it wouldn't even been the same game, and so that one hurts pretty bad.
Especially in the fourth quarter for the playoff was it seemed like they kind of just grabbed the whole.
Wait, can you? Sorry, I can't really understand you.
Sorry. Especially in the fourth quarter, it seemed like they kind of just tried to get into their own hands and go.
Yeah, and she can't hear you.
Come on, Chance, that's good.
No, I can't. Try doing it again, Ian.
Try now.
How about now?
Yep, perfect.
Good. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot what I was even asking. So, Lainey, with the 3 at the end, you hit 1,000 points. Obviously, I'm sure you would have preferred it to come in a win, but how's it feel to have that career milestone now?
I mean, it feels good, of course, but like you said, not the way I wanted it, and it's not what's important right now. We're on a mission with the team, and that put us a step back, and so like I said, it feels good, but that's not on our goals right now.
In the fourth quarter, it seemed like you kind of just there were a couple drives where you gave off that vibe. It's like, I'm going to win this game, or I'm going to do what I need to do. Was that in the plan, or was it more of just I'm going to do what needs to be done kind of thing?
Definitely, I could say both. I mean, I want to do whatever I can to help the team, and that's my goal. That's my mission every time I step on the floor, because like she said before, we do have goals that put us back, and it's very disappointing that put us back. But we're gonna continue to pound the stone, because that's what it's all about, pounding the stone. And you're gonna have some rainy days sometime, but it's just the best team that can push through and continue to go, just moving forward. So it's definitely a lesson. It's a disappointment, but we're gonna continue to pound the stone and get better.
Your coach was one of the 2 things she mentioned that she wanted to see more out of you guys was more control and rebounding. Is that more just about positioning, or is that more just about a mentality kind of thing?
I mean, I'd say both, and the mentality is getting the position, and we've got to do a much better job on that. And I think all our posts can, especially me, can take ownership and letting a lot of those O boards go, and we got to be consistent, and we got to crash on the other end too, but we got to make that growth of the team.
Right, and just to piggyback off what she said, of course she takes ownership, but I think we all can take ownership for that, because we're all on the floor together. So just holding one another accountable and getting done what we have to get done. And again, that goes back to controlling what we can control. And tonight we had some slip-ups where we weren't controlling what we could control.
One last question. I'm just kind of curious what the mentality is when you have a close loss like this, and then we're going to see him again tomorrow.
It's continuing to pound the stone for me, and I think that I could say that for all of our teammates. I mean, would you say the same? Just continuing to pound the stone, because like I said before, you're gonna have some rainy days, but who's gonna push through? I mean, we could have this knock us down, or we can have a mentality where we're gonna get back and continue to pound the stone, and that's what our team is about, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll agree. It's kind of nice the way the conference set up right now. We get to turn around and play them again, and it's still fresh and it still hurts. And we're going to get after them tomorrow, and we're going to get the win. But at some point, we got to mature as a team and be able to do it both nights instead of just, we lost tonight, let's get them tomorrow, because that's gonna hurt us in the end with our end goals we talk about. But we do have the mentality of, like, we're going to get them tomorrow. So